Hello, it's me, and this is going to be a slightly different video from what you're used to, because as well as being a programmer, my which I do day to day, .NET programmer, and do this channel where I try and educate on all things retro, especially on the 6502 side, because I'm planning the BBC series because I've got a load of books now, been reading up on it. But the other thing that I do to sort of unwind, and I blame my son for this, is there's a little game program. It's only little, small following, and I have bouts of addiction where I can't put it down, and frustration, and then walk away from it for a bit, then come back to it, and my interest has just been brought back again. Now, for you guys that are listening, it's this. Yep, I'm a Minecraft addict. Got all the books, and what I thought was having a video series about Minecraft and my ongoing escapades. But I'm not changing the channel to be a Minecraft channel, I'm just adding some extra content about the relaxing part of what I do, you know, when I chill out and relax and all that. And I thought, because Microsoft have just brought, I should say not Microsoft, Mojang, aka Microsoft, have just brought out the brand new server for the Bedrock edition. So me and my mate have set up a server, and we're now using that server instead of public ones where anybody can go in and blow things up, and it's a bit naughty and bad and get frustrated. So we've got our own private server, and what I thought I would do is, for all those people that have, like Minecraft, have got the Windows version or the Xbox version or any version that runs the Bedrock architecture, is how easy it is to set up your own server, and then it'll be the trials and tribulations of yours truly as he navigates through the minefield of how to build a chicken farm and other stuff like that I still can't get my head around redstone. But it's a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun video channel. I don't want to create another channel. I just want to do this. So this video is going to go out, and it's an introduction to Minecraft, where I show you how to set up your own server, and then how to access it and administer it. And it's pretty easy. It's not rocket science. It's just you got to use a lot of common sense. So this is what I want to do. So I want to have a series of Minecraft videos that's going to go on and on and on, and basically just documents my friends and my son's attempt at taming the Minecraft world on our server that we've just built. So if you guys, after this video has been released, say, John, don't want to do it, if you do it I'll unsubscribe, then fine, then I will not do it anymore. Well, I won't do it anymore on this channel. I'll set up another channel to do it, but I'd rather keep everything under the one username, because then I've got to figure out another username. You know, Minecraft coder. Nah. Coder Minecraft. Nah. And I'd rather keep it under the old school coder banner. So I am going to switch now to the computer and show you guys how easy it is to set up your own Minecraft server, the Bedrock edition, not the other one, the Java one. Or is it it's vanilla? I think it's the vanilla edition. Not going to do that one. It's the Bedrock edition, and we're going to be using Xbox One and a PC to use as the client. So you'll see some Xbox One screen video, and you'll see some video from the PC. So I hope that you guys will allow me to indulge in this video series. I understand if you don't want me to do it, and I will then not do it on this channel and do it somewhere. I'd like to do it so I just want your input. So let me continue with this video and doing how to set up your own Minecraft server, because there is not many videos out there. In fact, I haven't seen any videos about setting up a Bedrock edition. A lot of vanillas, but not Bedrock. So hopefully this is going to be a intermittent thing where me and my friends have a laugh and you watch and enjoy it. I'm not going to do 2-hour videos and stuff like that other people do. All the boring stuff I'll try and cut out or speed up, but it's something I'm just trying, and I'm getting your feedback on. So I'll do this video, get your feedback on it, and then if it's good feedback then I'll carry on. If it's bad feedback, I'll create another channel and do it on there. Right, let me get the computer set up and let's get cracking on setting up a Minecraft server. See you in a minute. Take care. Bye. Hello. Right, we're going to install the Minecraft Bedrock server, and the way to get to it is just by searching for Minecraft Bedrock server, and straight away not servers, server. There we go. So this is the URL, and it's the server's in alpha at the moment, and you've got two versions, one for Windows and one for Ubuntu. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to install the one for Windows, so you guys that have got Windows can get it running and installed, and then I'm going to create a virtual machine to run it in Ubuntu, because Ubuntu takes less resources than Windows, and we'll have it running in there as well. So first of all, let's click to agree and then download the software. Yes please, save. So it's just running a antivirus on it, make sure it's okay. So you've got to remember that this software is in alpha. It's not even in release mode. So we're going to open the folder, we're going to unzip it, extract all to here, might as well. So at the time it's I think it's 1.9.015. Could be a later version by the time you guys get to it. Now the reason why I'm doing it on Windows 10 is for all those people that haven't got the luxury of having a virtual host like I have, so you can run it on your computer and then run Minecraft over the top of it. So God, it's taking its time. but I've got a virtual host that hosts many virtual machines. So I'll create a virtual machine in Ubuntu, and I'll be running the server from Linux Ubuntu, just because it's got the memory requirements are a lot less than Windows, and you can get more virtual machines on my host. But for you guys that haven't got it, here I'm going to show you how to install it on Windows 10 and run it. There we go. So you've got this Bedrock how-to, which basically just tells you what you need to do. So Windows, start the server by executing bedrock server.exe. Right, okay, we shall do that, shall we? Can't open a command window, can I? Okay. Oh, how many windows have I got open? A few. Here they come. Right, so we're going to CD to that. There we go. So there's a couple of programs that you need to see on here. So we've got the whitelist.json, we've got the permissions.json, and the server properties. Now the server properties is the one that you really want to be interested in. So if we do server properties and tell it to open up with Notepad, these are all the properties that you can set for your server. So we'll call it, for this particular one, Windows Minecraft. We're going to leave it in survival. We're going to make it easy. We're not going to allow cheats. We're going to say that 10 people can log on to this system. You can make it bigger or you can make it smaller. If true, all connected players must. So these are, you're only going to allow authenticated Xbox people on. Whitelist, that means if you set it to true, that means you can specify the people that are allowed access. If it's false, it means anybody can get access to if they know where it is. The port numbers, what your viewing distance is, the tick distance, and how long people can be idle for. Yeah. So if someone's idle for 30 minutes, it'll knock them off. And the maximum number of threads. So we'll call this Bedrock Windows. So this is your world name, Bedrock Windows. You can specify seed if you want, you don't have to, and the default permission is a member. So it means that the people can play the game but they can't do anything with it, and we're not going to have any texture packs. So we'll save that, and so we'll run bedrock_server. So bedrock_server. Oh, so he's looking for a file. MSVCP1. Ooh. Let's do that again. MSVCP140. MS VCP 140. Missing. There we go. Shift that out of the way a sec. Oh, Visual C++. Okay, so we need that. Right. Right, we'll put that link in my list links so I can put it in the description. And let's do it. English download. So we are 64-bit version. Next. Well, it's not that big, so that's okay. Run. Okay. Let's try again. Hey, here we go. So it's starting up the server. Allow access. So it says the server has started. Now there's some commands in this. So we've got game mode. So you can change the game mode while the server's running. You could change the difficulty and all that. Let's have a look what we've got here. So let's see if there's anybody on it. So that would be, I think it's list. Yeah. So here we go, list. So if you do list, there's no one on it. Right, so let's fire up Minecraft. So here we go, Minecraft. That's my Xbox name there. So if you click play and then go on to friends, now that's my other server. So why is this one not showing? I bet it's to do with the firewall. Let's just close that down for a sec. I bet it's to do with the firewall. So let's try. Firewall is on for private networks. Well, we don't need that. Let's change that. We don't need the firewall on for private networks. So how can I change that? Allow another app. Browse. Downloads. That one. That one. Add. Oh, it's already listed. Okay. Oh, there it is. Right. Private. Allow apps to communicate. Right, so we don't want it public, want it private. Okay. Right, let's see if we see it now. Still don't see it. Oh, that's annoying. Right. Come on. What? You're there. You should be on the network. This is a bit silly. Alright. See what we're doing. I've turned the firewall off just to make sure it wasn't that was getting in the way. So let's see. Hey, there we go. So it was the firewall getting in the way. Right. As you can see, that's our new Bedrock server. That's the one that's where I'm going to do all my videos on, and that's what my mate gets on. But this one is just to show you that it, you know. So I've got this server running on this machine, and now I'm running Minecraft on the machine, and we should be able to get into it. And it also means that anybody else that's got Minecraft on, that's on your network, will be able to log into it, as long as they've got an Xbox Live account. I haven't tried it without the Xbox Live account because I didn't really want anybody and anybody getting in. Here we go. So it's in easy at the moment, and if I try to change settings, I can't. I don't have the privileges. Now there's a way of doing that, so if I just leave that there for the moment and minimize it, whoops, and minimize it. So as you can see, I turn the firewall off. We can, so here we go, there you go, I've logged on. There is a way of, there we go, upping my privileges. So to promote a player to operator, do operator and then my name. So I've logged on, and you can only do it to people that are currently logged on to the system. So you do op and my name. Oh, it says I've oh, have I? Oh, look at that. Resume game. Come on. I'm still on the server. Come on. But it says that I've logged off. List. Oh. Yeah, I've logged off. Look, disconnected for server. Play. On there. Right, so I'm on the server, so I'm in there, right, so, and it says that I'm connected, so if I do a list I should be still there, yes, right, op, Dalesoft, so it's saying now I've been promoted, so if I go into settings now, there you go, I can now change the settings. So I can change it for it to be easy. I can put friendly fire on, show coordinates, you know, TNT explosions, all that. And can't do the multiplayer. but I can do everything else. So in terms of the server, these are the things that I can do. And the beauty of it is, if I come out of there and save and quit, let it do the save. Yeah, just close that down. Now it says I've disconnected. So if you look at the permissions.json file, so if we open it up in Notepad, you'll see my name is in there. There you go, permissions operator, and that was my ID on Xbox Live. Well, I think no, that's the. It's not the ID in Xbox. That's the ID in. Dog's going mental. Yeah, this is the ID that Minecraft has identified me, and so you can change that to, and that's the permissions operator. So you can do it by the commands, or you can do it by the text file. And all your worlds are stored here. So there you go, there's the bedrock, that's the level, and this is the actual world. So if you ever want to back it up, you just right click, zip it up, and save it away, and that's how you back it up. So that is how to set up Minecraft on a Windows machine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the same thing for Ubuntu, so you can see what it's like on Ubuntu, and that's going to be a VM. It's going to be a virtual machine. Right, so I'll see you in a minute when I've got a VM loaded up with Ubuntu. Right, see you in a minute. Bye. Hello. Right, so previously I showed you how to install the Minecraft server on your Windows PC and just run it from your Windows PC. This time we're going to run it from a virtual machine running Linux or Ubuntu, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm a Windows user and I don't have a Linux machine to mess around with, but I do have a virtual machine host server in the corner of the room, which I will then put this on and run it on the virtual machine host. So that virtual machine host is running like 6, maybe 7 PCs at the moment, virtual PCs. So this will be another one. So what I wanted to show you is how you can set up Bedrock Edition on Ubuntu, and also some other features that we can do and help maintain the system. So first things first, we need to download the software. Didn't quite get me click then. So at the moment this VM's running on my machine, and that's probably why it's a little bit slow, because I haven't got the grunt that my server box, my host box does. Right, so let's go hunting for it. God, it is slow, isn't it? Didn't realise how bad VMs run on my poor little machine. Oh well, right. There we go. So I'll scroll down. Ubuntu. I'll accept the license agreement. Download it. There we go. So now we'll save it. Okay, so that should go into the downloads. So here we go. So we'll extract it. Right, so we're going to cut this, go into my documents. Well, we'll go home. Yeah, that's it. And we'll create a new folder called My Minecraft Server. Paste it into that. That's it. Right. So the way to start it is to run this. So let's copy it. Just minimize it down. Let's open a terminal in that directory. There we go. Paste that in. Off we go. Just waiting for it to say server started. There we go. And that's as easy as you can get. So if I now start, remember we didn't, right, let's stop it and let's modify the server properties. There we go. So nano server dot properties. So we've called it's going to be called dedicated server. We've put it in easy mode. We're saying 10 people on. Levels bedrock level. So we'll check just to make sure. We'll change this to Linux server, so we know, just in case we get a bit confused. Now that command there, sometimes you can forget what that command is. So what I've done is I created on my personal one a thing called server start.sh, and then I pasted that in, and then I saved it, So if I do ls now, we should see, there you go, server start.sh, but the problem is you can't run it. Linux won't allow you to run a file. It's got to be a green, it's got to be highlighted in green. So you could do that by doing change mod, or change mod add execute, and it's all little letters, server start.sh. Right, so if we list now, you see server start.sh has now become green, which means then you can just do this, server underscore start.sh, and there you go, it's now starting the server. And it's a lot easier than remembering that long thing that you've got to do all the time. So we'll let it start up. There we go. So if we fire up Minecraft, right, so 4 gigalines of code. Right, hey, there you go, Linux server. Now that's the one running on my virtual machine, that's running on this machine that I'm recording it on. So it might be a little bit slow, because I'll better be running out of memory. Well, here you are. Finally loaded it. I paused the video just to give my poor little desktop a chance to try and render it, but there we go. So this is the Minecraft world in that virtual VM, which then once now this has been done, I can copy the virtual machine over to the host and get it to run it 24/7. Like I say, my poor desktop's struggling, running itself. Wow. No. That's got to be just... Come on, render it, come on. Come on, render it. What is that? It's still only partly rendered. So as you can see, unless you've got a virtual machine host like I have, this way... No, I can't even get up. Come on, up you get. There we go. So if you've got a virtual machine host, this is a good way of doing it. If you haven't, then do the Windows way, where you're running the server on your machine. It just means that your machine's on all the time, even when you're doing your own work and stuff like that, or playing games. Alright, so let's just quit out of that. So, when that's finished, I will show you the world, which is this one here. This is the world that we're going to be using. So let me shut down this virtual machine, because it's taking up all my resources. Just waiting for it to say server stopped. There we go. So we'll shut it down. Ah, that's why it was slow. It was doing an upgrade. Doing an upgrade in the background. That's because it was a fresh machine. Come on. Anyway, can't wait for that. We'll let it carry on. See, the land game's gone. So, what I'm going to do is just show you the world that me and Barry have been doing for the last 2 months. Here we go. So this is my server on a virtual machine on my virtual host. This is my chest room. And I've got a house with sub levels, so that's sub level 3, sub level 2, sub level 1, and then there's the world outside, and it's just becoming daylight. Look. So got a house. Ooh, lots of zombies. Ooh, lots of skeletons as well. Oh, he spotted me straight away, didn't he? He's making a beeline. Come on, son. Take him out. Thank you. Don't want that. Here we go. They're all on fire, look. Oh! That was naughty. Yeah, you can keep. Just burn. 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 Oh, he still got me. Oh, did he die or did he go in the water? There's a lot of drowned in there. My cow farm. That's the nether portal. That's an explosion site. My farm at the moment. So I've got trees, bamboo, and stuff like that. We have got... Oh! God dear. Stupid. So we have a pumpkin machine that makes pumpkins. We have a machine that makes chickens and cooks them. Oh, we've only got one chicken in there. And so this is going to be the system that we're going to use from now on. So there you go. How to host your own Minecraft server on both Windows and Linux. Right, I'll leave you with this, and I'll see you in the next video. If you liked the video, please press that like button. If you dislike the video, fine, hit that dislike button. Always leave me a comment. And if you'd like to support the channel, please become a patron of mine. All the money goes back into the channel. Right, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.